back in 2011, 2012. There's a turnover. Now Maquoketa Valley has it, going right to left. We're underway here in the first quarter from Northland High School.
Yeah, and you talk about these two teams getting after each other. Pretty young teams. Each team with just one senior in that starting lineup.
As Maquoketa Valley going right to left. Brock Hillers, Jake Bonert, Kyle Wilson, Clint Craffle, Calvin Orcutt. There's a three-pointer.
Yeah, Kyle Wilson banks a three-pointer high off the glass, and that drive-up bank is still open here.
Late tonight here in Linn County. There's a shot inside.
Christian Moore with the shot off the glass, and a nice move in the paint area.
3-2 Mac Valley. Here's a steal all the way in, off the window and good. I believe that's Novak.
Yeah.
Logan Novak got the bucket. It's 4-3 now, Northland. Pressure here. Maquoketa Valley coming up and just losing its balance. Novak gets it. Ryan Miller off the window and good. And the Lynx, just like that, up 6-3. And here is a timeout. Coach Dunlap wants a timeout. Craig Dunlap, a 30-second timeout here. First of the game, of course, for either team as we're just underway in this one. 6-3, 6:54 to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Northland's got things going exactly the tempo they want. They're averaging 71 points offensively a game. And Maquoketa Valley's only giving up 47, so they'd like to keep that a slower paced game. Keep that game down in the 40s or 50s and take our chances. But, Northland, they like to get out and pressure and score a lot of points, and they've done it right away. A couple turnovers and 3 for 3 from the field to take a 6-3 lead here, a minute and 6 into the contest.
Craig Dunlap, his third year as head coach at Maquoketa Valley, is a boys program. First head coaching experience at varsity level. 17-35 record for Coach Dunlap. Maquoketa Valley trying to break the pressure down, going right to left. This one's knocked away out of bounds by the aggressive hands of Northland. That's Jake Hilmer, their leading scorer, 16 points tonight, the son of head coach Mike Hilmer and co-head coach Bob Hilmer, his grandson. Jake Hilmer, Logan Novak, Ryan Miller, Brandon Stepanek, and Christian Moore, the 5. Here's a left wing three. No good. Left short by Wilson that time. Kyle Wilson coming in third leading scorer, 8 points a game. He has the only 3 of the night for Mac Valley so far. Here's a right wing three. No good. Too hard off the back end by Miller. Pinball around by Moore. He gets it underneath the basket, up and good by Christian Moore. His second field goal tonight. He's got 4 points, 8-3. Northland, 6:20 and counting first quarter.
Yeah, how cool is it for Jake Hilmer to not only play for your dad, that's pretty special, but play for your grandpa as well?
Very great to have that honor. Novak all the way in, off the window and good, and fouled from behind by Jake Bonert, his first foul, as it'll be shooting one for Logan Novak. He's got 4 points, looking to add a 3-point play, and his 5th point here at the line. 10-3 Northland, 6:08 to go first quarter.
Yeah, it didn't take them long, and already they got 10 points up on the board really quickly.
Spun around and out for Novak. Mac Valley now has it coming right to left.
That's his first free throw miss of the year.
How about that?
He's 9 for 9 coming into the night. Another turnover by Maquoketa Valley.
Third leading scorer, 10 points a game. Here's Ryan Miller, high off the window and good. The younger brother, one of the 3 siblings in the Miller family. Nicole Miller playing at Drake, the all-state standout the last few years for Northland girls basketball program. A big part of those 93 wins those 9 seniors had the last 4 years. Ryan Miller, his second bucket of the night. Turnover there. Northland has it going left to right. 12-3. Lynx after getting down 3-0 right away in this game. Northland, a 12-0 run. Here's Moore. Right side, and going to be a foul called. They called a foul on Calvin Orcutt, I believe.
Yeah.
It'll be his first, team number 2.
Yeah, that was a good move there by Hilmer to get down in a great pass to Christian Moore and then put a little ball fake on and drew the foul.
He's passed to Moore. Clears himself off the window and good. Moore has 6 points in this first quarter. 14-0 run now. 14-3 is the score as there is a foul. As Brock Hiller's trying to get the ball from the inbounds pass he was held on to, and they called a foul on Ryan Miller, his first, team number 1.
Yeah, Maquoketa Valley really having a hard time getting the ball inbounds against this full court pressure. They've had 5 turnovers already. We're not 2.5 minutes into the game.
As bringing it up here is Maquoketa Valley. Some pressure again. Hillers. Bonert now right side. Wilson has it right in front of the bench. They'll give it up 5 minutes ago here in the first. It's going to be a hand check called as Bonert was driving in, top of the key. Hand check called on. Number 12, Novak. His first. Team number 2. As there's a pass to the backcourt to Brock Hillers. He'll get it, bring it up. Novak guarding him. And that's going to be a double dribble. Hillers had the ball and he put it on the floor after touching it with 2 hands. So no, of course, and it'll be a turnover. Right back to Northland. 14-3, 5:09 to go here in the first. Bob Helmer, number 1 all-time winningest coach in Iowa boys basketball. 50 years coaching as he retired last year. There's a shot inside miss by Moore, no good as Mac Valley clears it. Retired from Waco of Wayland, where he had 198 wins and 120-some losses. There is Hilmer coming down with it. Little no-look pass, putting it up. That's no good by David Sieber. Ball is pinballed around. Northland gets it back. Hilmer all the way in, puts it up in traffic. He's fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, that's just too much quickness for Northland against Maquoketa Valley. They've got 7 turnovers now, having a hard time getting that ball up court. That foul on Brock Hillers, that's his first, team's 3rd.
Jake Hilmer on the line for the first time. Leading scorer, 16 points tonight. His grandfather, Bob Hilmer, top 5 nationally on most wins all time in boys varsity basketball. Hilmer sinks the first one. Has over 50 wins ahead of the second man on the list, Fred Parsons of Van Buren of Keosauqua, and of Al Marshall of Cascade. 723 wins for the veteran coach of the Cougars. His 48th and final seasons. He's announced his retirement. Jake Hilmer knocks down the second one. 16-3, a 16-0 run now for Northland since Mac Valley hit the first 3 of the game. 4:34 to go in the first. And the physical play being stopped right here by the officials, taming down Northland as a foul called on David Sieber, his first, team number 3.
Yeah, each team with 3 fouls already here in the first quarter, but that's just all aggressive fouls, really trying to create more turnovers there. Northland tried to cut him off coming up court, but got too much body.
And here is a pass to left block, putting it up, and good. Nice move inside Calvin Orchid. First bucket of the game for Orchid. And the first 2-point field goal, 16-5, all the way in. Left hand, left it short. Hilmer and Mac Valley with the rebound. For Northland, 4 seniors, 1 junior, 5 sophomores, 5 freshmen. Maquoketa Valley, 3 seniors, 3 juniors, 7 sophomores, 13 on the roster, 15 for Northland. There's a shot, no good. Off the backside, Miller pushes ahead. Hilmer, fast pace. He slows up and gets it to Moore. And it's mishandled and kicks it back out. Miller, right side. Hilmer will take a 3. Good. Jake Hilmer, his first field goal of the night. He's got 5 points. The talented sophomore, what an athlete Jake Hilmer is, helped lead Northland to the runner-up finish Class 2A state baseball this past July. As Hilmer, only a freshman, as an 8th grader, he did that. Yeah. I keep thinking he's much older than he is because he's been around for a year already in varsity sport and baseball. He's just an 8th grader.
Yeah.
19-5.
Probably won't like having him around another 3 years.
Yeah, Northland.
Yeah.
Well, they'll just hate that.
Yeah,
they have a lot of talent.
Yeah.
A lot of talent coming, especially baseball and basketball. Here is Miller all the way in off the window out front. No good. Rebounded by Wilson as Miller left it long. Here's a near turnover. Getting it back is Bonert. Bonert up ahead, right wing. Frank Krappel. Now it's knocked away out of bounds. Good hustle there by new face in Bradley Fluhop for Northland. 19-5, 2:56 to go, first quarter.
Yeah, Northland just really showing that quickness as now number 42, Luke Oswald, reports in. And they're going to keep that up-tempo going here on that pressure defense.
Mac Valley going right to left. Another girls' final in tonight. River Valley Conference play Cascade. Upset the Northeast 40-30 in Cascade tonight. Monticello beat Bellevue 53-38. As this is a drive and a foul call. We have 2 shots on the line coming here.
Number 13, Garrett Hogan.
As Hogan gets the foul called on him. new player on our sheet, huh?
Yeah.
First one is up and no good. On the line for the Lynx is Brandon Stepanek.
He was in a car accident. You can see he's still got his left wrist bandaged up pretty good.
This one is up and no good off the right side. Pinballed around after two misses by Stepanek. Up ahead, Maquoketa Valley. Some contact there. They play through it. Inside, off the window, and good. Little turnaround jumper there by Krappel.
Krappel got it up.
And it's 19-7 now, Northland. 2:20 to go, first quarter.
Wow, great
inside,
pass.
put up, and Laswell connected, contacted there. He'll go to the line to shoot two. They call the foul here.
33, Calvin Orcutt's going to get his second foul, team's fifth, excuse me.
Orcutt with his second. Free throw up to no good. Off the back of the rim by Luke Oswald. He'll have one more. Ryan Miller checks back in. Logan Novak back in as well. Garrett Hogan, one of the sophomores, 7 on the roster for head coach Craig Dunlap, assisted by Ron Bessler. Mike Hilmer, Bob Hilmer, the co-coaches. Travis Griffith, the assistant coach. This one is lost out of bounds by Hilmer. Go back the other way. 19-7, 2:09 to go here in the first quarter. JV girls won for Maquoketa Valley early on today. Start around in the 4 o'clock hour here in the middle school gym. As this one is thrown in the lane, now up off the window and good by Jake Bonner. That's his first field goal. 19-9 now. 26-14 Maquoketa Valley. There's a three by Helmer off the right side. His second three of the game. He's got 7 points. Mac Valley girls JV wins 26-14. The boys JV for North Linn won in convincing fashion 64-14. All the way in off the window. High off the glass and good. That time it's Travis Knipper. And it's 22-11. Minute and a half to go, first quarter. All the way in, Miller kicks it out, and it's turned over right in the hands of Bonner. Bonner driving in, stops, almost traveled, kept that back pivot foot. Now a fight for the ball on the ground, goes out of bounds last touch for the gold jerseys of Maquoketa Valley. The gold jerseys, the checkered black and white, black numbers, the white trim, traditional white, and the burgundy numbers, and the marks down the side of the shorts. Here's a deep one from the Walker area. That time, no good. Off the right wing by Hilmer. Chased down in the corner by Maquoketa Valley. Here come the Wildcats. Near turnover there. Under a minute to go. 22-11. Driving in. Bonner all the way in. Stops. Pulls up. Puts it up. No good off the right side. Novak with the rebound. Logan all the way in. Contact there. Offensive foul. Logan can't believe it, as it looked like Maquoketa Valley defensive player might have got the favorable call there as he was kind of sliding at the last second. Novak threw it up in the air. Sometimes that's what we've talked about, toughest call in basketball for officials to make, and Novak picks up his second on that one that time.
Yeah, it is. And, that's just one of those, you got to make a bang-bang decision real quick. You got body contact and who initiated it first, and it is a very, very tough call. And whenever it's called an offensive foul, I think more people dislike that call than they do having a call to block, because it's called a block more times than often.
30 seconds to go, first quarter, 22-11 in favor of the Northland Lynx. And this ball is mishandled there, Genkin, but getting it is his teammate up top. Now driving in, putting it up, lost out of bounds. It'll be Northland basketball. Driving in is Brock Hillers. Could not get a good clean handle on that one. Update, West Delaware boys basketball at South Tama tonight. Hawks lead 58-30 at the end of the third quarter. Get you a West Delaware girls update here. They're at home against South Tama tonight at Cedar Gymnasium. There's a foul called in the baseline underneath as Helmer is trying to make a play.
It looks like that's going to be called on Travis Knipper.
If it is, it's Knipper's first here. Team number 6. Helmer on the line. First one up and good. Nothing but net. He'll have one more. 3 for 3 from the line tonight. So far in this first quarter, he's got 9 points. Leading scorer coming in 16 a game, 77% free throw shooter. As second one's up and good by Helmer. 10 points all night for Helmer. Wilson now, left wing, going to shoot the deep one from the Marion area. Got it, banked it in. Wilson, Kyle Wilson, his second three of the game. That one deep central. And it cuts the lead to 10, 24-14. North Linn with a 10-point lead over Mac Valley after one quarter in the boys' game. We're back after this from KFCH Sports.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team, the Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
At Three Rivers, our customers come first. Your business is very important to us. Our goal is to provide you with the best products and service that you have come to expect from Three Rivers. Visit our website at threeriversfs.com or the location nearest you. Three Rivers, your partner in growth solutions.
Wolf Cooley Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. For all of your electric sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolf Cooley Electric, 563-922-2395.
And a welcome back in to North Linn High School. 24-14. Mac Valley gets the ball going right to left. North Linn has a 10-point lead. Number 10 in Class 1A. Mac Valley is unranked in Class 2A. 2-5 Mac Valley. 8-0 North Linn. Here's a shot from the right corner. That's no good and goes out of bounds. Back behind the basket backboard there as Brock Hillers could not connect on that one. 24-14. North Linn has it going left to right. Left corner, left wing, I should say. Moore swings it right side. Helmer back up top. Miller for a deep three. Has that one no good. From the Ryan area that time, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Mac Valley. 10-point lead. Wilson brings it all the way up. As Kyle Wilson, a junior, one of the three juniors, turns it over. Hilmer all the way in off the window. And good. Third field goal of the night for Jake Hilmer. 12 points already. Early on in the second quarter. Inside, off the window. Nice acrobatic move there by Ryan Getkin. And Getkin gets his first field goal. And Coach Hilmer now takes a timeout. We'll take a quick one as well. Back after this from KFCH Sports.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and New Vienna. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Clifton, Murdoch, Earlville, and Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch and Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville and Manchester.
This is Jamie Vasky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back in the game, contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Turnover for North Linn. Now Maquoketa Valley turns it over. Hilmer gets it back off the window. And good. Another bucket by Jake Hilmer. 4 field goals already. The talented freshman will go to the line for a 3-point play. As Hilmer, 14 points. Trying to add his 15th here. There's a foul call on Brock Hillers. That's his second, team number 7.
Yeah, that was just a great move. He anticipated that pass going out to the wing, stole it, and he quickly went right to the bucket and put it high off the glass and in.
And that one trickles around left side, no good. Moore got a paw on it, and it slowed it up for Miller to get to it on the baseline. Now up top is Sieber. Now Hilmer has it, 28-16 North Linn. 6:20 and counting here in the second quarter. Both coaches using the sideline being up and off the bench rule as there is a 3, top of the key by Sieber.
Yeah.
Sieber, his first field goal of the night, a three-pointer. David Sieber, second leading scorer of the team, 11.6 tonight. That is his 19th three ball of the season. Came in 52% from three-point land. So a specialized three-point shooter there. Traveling violation by Hillers. He didn't like it. Shuffled the feet, though, says the near side official, Joe Gatto. We're going the other way. Joe Gatto of Marion, the former Maquoketa Valley graduate. Corey Burkle of Cedar Rapids, a Beckman grad, and Key Kane from the Cedar Rapids area. And I don't know his alma mater. I apologize. Homer drives all the way in. Contact coming in the lane. And it'll be Northland basketball baseline inbounds. No, it'll be 1-on-1.
And I think that's the third foul on Brock Hillers.
18th foul it is. Hillers picks up number 3 with Helmer going back to the line. He is 4 of 5 to this point. And that one is good. Nothing but nylon for Helmer. One more coming. Update from South Tama tonight. The West Delaware boys improved their record to 7-2 as they win 65-40 over the Trojans in South Tama tonight. Helmer buries another free throw. As Mac Valley now against the pressure. 33-16. In trouble. Passing ahead. Out of bounds. Right in front of the scores table. We're going the other way.
Yeah, that's turnover number 14 on Maquoketa Valley. So that pressure defense by Northland really creating a lot of turnovers. Just 3 turnovers for Northland.
Number 10 team in 1A. Northland had 2 20-plus win seasons in the last 5 seasons. Going back to 2012, 2013, 20-4, 23-3, 2011-2012 season when they were sub-state runner-up to Lisbon. Now here's a shot inside. That's up and good by Stepanek. He is fouled. We'll go to the line for the three-point play.
Yeah, he did a really nice job driving that baseline and drew that foul on Getkin.
As Ryan Getkin, his first, team number 9. The free throw good by Stepanek. 36-16, 20-point lead. Mac Valley now. This one gets knocked away from Hillers. Getting it that time is Stepanek up ahead. All the way in. Miller, no good. Too strong. Mac Valley, the rebound over the timeline. With a high-step dribble as Getkin pulls up, shoots a 14-footer, rounds around, and plops in. Ryan Getkin, his second or third field goal of the night. Third? Second, thank you. As Getkin has 4 points. And now we have a foul down underneath on the other side as Northland will be shooting again in the form of Hilmer here, it appears.
Clint Croffle gets called for his first, but that's the team's 10th. And they'll be shooting the double bonus here. And I thought they were leaving on borrowed time there. They left Brock Hillers out there a long time with 3 fouls out there. And then when they blew that whistle, Brock Hillers was kind of in the area. And I'm sitting, don't give him his 4th one here in the first half. So they got him over on the bench.
And the free throw by Hilmer is good. Yet another free throw by Jake Hilmer. 7 of 8 to this point. One more coming for Hilmer, the freshman. He buries that one as well. 38-18, 4:55 to go in quarter number 2. Handoff inbounds the opponent in a scrum for it. It's knocked all the way clear to the sideline. A jump ball coming, and it'll stay Northland basketball.
That could be a turnover then. Maquoketa Valley was trying to get the ball in bounds.
And now here's a foul coming on the baseline. Too aggressive there on Maquoketa Valley.
Clint Croffle is going to get called for his second foul. Double bonus here now for Luke Oswald. Missed his first 2 free throws.
And the first one is good for Luke Oswald. 1 of 3 now tonight from the line. Still have one more. Oswald coming in, 4.6 average. Offensively, he's a 20% free throw shooter. He'll have one more. Second one is up, and that's good. So he made up for the first 2 misses. He makes 2 there. He's 2 for 4, and it's 40-18. Northland. They put up some points so far this year in their first 8 wins. Highest amount is 85 Redco when we were here back almost a month ago on December 7th. Here's a three, no good. Backside rebound by Oswald. That's no good. And it carries out front. Maquoketa Valley secures the board. 40-18, 4.5 to go in this first half. And now we have whistled, and we're going the other way. Offensive foul.
Yeah, I think the guy that was setting the screen actually ran his own man over the top of, I think, number 11, Jake Boner's going to get called for the offensive foul.
Boner is second.
And I don't think he was the one that ran the kid over.
That happens sometimes.
Yep.
As now Novak over the timeline. 40-18 Northland. 4:20 to go here in the second.
They brought Brock Hillers back in with those 3 fouls.
Novak driving in, baseline all the way underneath. The reverse layup, no good. Left it short on the left side. Valiant effort by Novak, the talented athlete, though. Football player. And baseball. Here is a near tackle, Northland. Novak got tackled right on the Lynx mascot at half court. I think it was on accident, though, by Maquoketa Valley. Still contact. Northland faithful didn't like it. Let go, and Bonner takes advantage of a little jumper 10 feet out left side. He buries the second field goal. Back to a 20-point lead. Here's a baseline drive. Gets it up to Oswald. There's number 10, Evan Boss. He loses it. Mac Valley on the way. Off the window and good by Brock Hillers. And Hillers gets his first field goal of the night, 40-22.
Yeah, these two teams are just up and down the court. There's bodies flying everywhere.
You betcha. Blocking foul there. Is driving in aggressively. Was Brandon Stepanek. Talented football player for Coach Collin.
Travis Knipper going to get called for his second foul. Going to run out of ink in the foul category here.
It's not what you want to see for Coach Dunlap and company. And
13 of them already the first half.
First free throw is good by Stepanek. He'll have one more. He's 2 of 4 right now. On the free throw line with one coming. 41-22, 3:29 to go in the second. This one trickles on in. 3 of 5 now for Stepanek. It's 42-22. Maquoketa Valley going right to left. Now, this one is thrown away. Miller with the steal and the basket. Off the window and good by Ryan Miller. His third field goal of the night. Miller, fourth leading scorer, coming in with 9 points. Now we have a whistle and a timeout. Got a full timeout here for Maquoketa Valley. We'll take it with them. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialists at Delhi Machine Shop.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
It's time to think of winterizing your water sports equipment. Need a place to store your boats? Call Hartwig Marina for all of your boating needs. From their full-service repair shop to any accessories you need for fun on the water, Hartwig Marina is serving you on Lake Delhi for over 50 years.
John and Bill back with you from Northland High School. 44-22, 3:09 to go. Second quarter, commanding lead here for the Northland Lynx, number 10 team in Class 1A. 8-0 record, trying to stay unbeaten here tonight. And there's a foul from behind here, the mascot at half court. That was Garrett Hogan with the reach in from behind. And back to the line goes Jake Hilmer. Hogan's second. Number 10 is Hilmer. Knocks down the first one. He'll have another one. As this one is right through for Hilmer. And now Maquoketa Valley pushing ahead. Nice pass off the window and good. As that was number 13, Hogan. Good assist by 31, Heath Gibbs. As now we have a foul at half court. Blocking foul.
And on Hogan, that'll be his third.
And Helmer back to the line.
So Hillers and Hogan both with 3 fouls here for the Wildcats in the first half.
46-24 our score. North Linn, this one goes in and then plops out the last second. Helmer made a living at the free throw line so far in this game. And he buries the second one.
11 out of 13 from the line.
Yeah. As Maquoketa Valley getting it ahead is Bonert. Passing right side, Hillers. Hillers kicks it out. Wilson for deep three. No good off the front of the rim. Crashing in for the rebound. Moore came down with the ball with a defender right on top of him. Fighting for that one. That was Hogan. And it will stay on the jump ball call. It will stay Maquoketa Valley basketball.
Yeah, there were some bodies flying around on that rebound, and it came down on the ground, and both of them kind of rolled over a little bit. Now the officials are going to come out with a towel and wipe off the perspiration off the floor. But, you know, bodies continue to keep hitting the floor. Both teams really getting after each other, going all out, and regardless of what the score is up there, there's a lot of effort being put forth by both teams here.
47-24 to be exact, the commanding lead for North Linn. 2:41 to go here in the second. North Linn has beaten the contenders so far in this conference, the upper teams, Lisbon and Albertette. Expected to be up there. North Linn expected to win, pick to win the conference. There is a right corner shot. Good by Jake Bonert. Was it a long two?
Hillers.
Hillers, I should say.
Yeah.
Long two.
Yeah.
It was.
Yep. Ooh,
and
another
now,
foul.
Strum on the other end. Ball's
I think
knocked
that might
away.
be Hogan, and that's his fourth.
And the foul called on Garrett Hogan is number 4.
I think this is the first time he's gotten to play this year, and he's going out there and
Taking advantage of it.
Yeah, he is. He's
getting his money's worth.
Well, I got to have this many fouls in practice.
Stepanek has the free throw rattle in and pop out. He'll have one more.
Ryan Getkin coming in, and Hogan going to hopefully sit the rest of this first half on the bench with 4 fouls now.
And the second one is good. Stepanek, 48-26, 2.5 to go in the second, up ahead to Getkin. Pass and a turnaround jumper, no good. Too hard off the glass by Gibbs. Up ahead now for North Linn. Getting on the baseline with Seeley, pulls it out. Miller for a 3, good. Ryan Miller connects from long distance. Third 3, fourth 3 of the first half for North Linn. The first for Mr. Miller. And it's a 51-26 lead now. Under 2 minutes to play, second quarter.
Whoa. That looked like it was going to go clear around over the court for another turnover.
And now this one's put up, partially blocked away by Moore off the right hand of Hillers. Now North Linn comes back with it all the way in. Stepanek pulls up the 7-foot jumper, no good. Too strong at the back of the rim. Skying forward is Kyle Wilson. It's 51-26, 1:33 to go. First half. This one on the floor, knocked around. North Linn now is just tie ball. Lots of activity on the floor after the whistle. And it will.
Football coaches will be proud. That looked like a nice scrum out there. That's what I said. There's competitiveness out there. That ball's loose on the court. Everybody's jumping at it.
51-26, 1:27 to go. Here in the second. And it will stay Maquoketa Valley basketball going right to left. The girls won from North Linn here tonight. 48-41. Monticello girls beat Bellevue. Northeast girls upset Cascade. West Delaware Hawk boys win earlier tonight in South Tama, 65-40. And there is a top of the key 3. It's no good off front. Coming down with a rebound off the Miss Miller 3 is Kyle. No, who is that coming down with that one? That's 31. Heath Gibbs comes down with a rebound. The foul was called on number 10, Evan Voss. His first, team number 5 for North Linn. 51-26 lengths. 1 minute to go, second quarter. Here's a 3, long 2, 19-footer. no good. It bounces off of the Wildcats v. Northland basketball. Monticello boys had no problems on the road at Jackson County tonight, taking down Bellevue 71-36. Coach Lambert and company improved their record. So the Monty sweep tonight over Bellevue. Of all the scores on the web, on Twitter, on Facebook, and later on tonight, Sportscast tomorrow. There is a charging foul called, offensive foul on Ryan Genkin. He went in. Nice job taking that one, defensive player for Northland.
Brandon Sponik stood right there and took it. And we talk about all these physical plays, and you're diving for loose balls, and then you stand there and take a charge.
That's a football player, Stepanek. He was a linebacker. 30 seconds to go, 51-26. Helmer, right wing, 20 seconds to go, 51-26. Both coaches up, coaching hard here late in this first half. A convincing lead for Northland. Helmer up top, will run the last second play, 10 seconds coming here. Now to drive, Helmer all the way in, a fade away, no good, off the front of the rim. Wilson, 3 seconds. Wilson up top, the key for a three. Got it to go. Kyle Wilson has his third three of the night, ends the first half. How we started this game with a 3 in the first quarter. So 9 points on the night for Kyle Wilson. It gets the halftime score 51-29 as we will come back and talk to head coach Brian Wheatley of the Northland Lynx. His team got the 7-point win here earlier tonight. Also take a look at stats before we get ready for the second half. We're back after this from KMC Sports.
Whether it's an orthopedic, sports, or occupational injury you are suffering from, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services has you covered. With a customized treatment program, Regional Medical Center Therapy Services can get you back on track in the active game of life. Regional Medical Center, excellence in healthcare, close to home.
Does your athlete have knee, ankle, or muscle pain from training hard? Are you looking for a simple, quick, and safe way to relieve that pain? Long-Term Medical Supply can help with their new non-prescription TENS device. Stop by the Long-Term Medical Supply location in downtown Manchester and relieve your athlete's pain today.
At Tauke Motors, we believe in a gentler, simpler way of doing business. Check out our large selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, as well as a great incentive at TaukeMotors.com. If you're looking for a new, pre-owned vehicle or service on your current vehicle, come to Tauke Motors, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram on 9th Street in Dyersville.
GMB Bank in Manchester is proud to support all area athletes and their communities. The GMB team is your connection to convenient banking and everyday time savers, like your debit card, online banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. Connect with a financial partner who truly understands your needs. GMB Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Shannon, owner of Sheer Hecke Salon and Spa in Manchester, located at 214 West Marion Street. Book your appointment now to get that full spa experience. Call 563-608-4999. Best of luck to all you athletes.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. It takes the right financial partner who cares as much about your future as you do, building a financial plan to meet your life's priorities and helping you achieve the financial security you're after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact me, Mitch Payton, or Matt Schulte today. You and Northwestern Mutual, stronger together.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing, go Wildcats!
For all your general contracting needs, turn to the professionals at Lucky Building Service in Manchester. For commercial, remodeling, and building, and new home construction, call the experts, Lucky Building Service in Manchester, 563-927-5677.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
At Precision Collision, we are committed to providing you with high-quality auto body repair and paint refinishing. Our expertly trained technicians can repair all accidental damage and get you back on the road in no time. Come visit me, Jeff, for a free estimate. We are located along Highway 20 at the Delaware Turnoff. Precision Collision, one call does it all, quality guaranteed.
Wolfcool Electric specializes in residential, commercial, agricultural, industrial, and aerial work. They sell and service Generac generators and renewable energy systems. For all of your electric sales and service needs, call the experts at Wolfcool Electric, 563-922-2395.
At Dupaco Community Credit Union, we know debt happens. A debt checkup from Dupaco ensures it's not costing you more than it should. With historic low interest rates, now is the time to bring your loans to Dupaco. Contact us at 563-927-6187 or visit dupaco.com.
And welcome back in Northland High School. Halftime, the boys varsity contest, 51-29, Northland leading Maquoketa Valley. The girls game early on tonight, 48-41. Northland improved to 10-1, 6-0 in the Tri-Rivers West Division as they took down Maquoketa Valley, number 13 team in Class 2A. Wildcats dropped to 7-2, 3-2 in the Tri-Rivers West Division. As the fine head coach of the Northland Lynx, Brian Wheatley, joining us here at halftime of the boys game. And your team got out to a start that was favorable for Maquoketa Valley. A 5-0 run right off the bat for Maquoketa Valley. Your girls had to settle in a little bit, playing a game and a half without Morgan Bourne. Morgan didn't get the start, battling that MCL injury. But just able to settle in and do some things here tonight. Your team able to claw off that 7-point win. Early on, what was your thinking? What did Maquoketa Valley do that had yourselves in trouble a little bit?
Well, they hit a couple shots right away, and they're so good at running their set plays, and they got us on a couple early that we talked about. And that's what they do. And we talked all week about not letting them get away from us, not letting them get on a run. And if they do get a couple baskets right away, just to stick with it. They're a good team, and they're going to make some shots. They're going to make some runs. And I thought we did a good job of responding to that early one and got right back in the game and kind of settled in there in that first quarter.
And early on, settling in without Morgan Bourne. You played a game without her. You had to play the rest of the Cascade game without her. And a tough kid. She's a gamer. She's an all-stater. She wants to be out there on the floor. Most people would be 3 to 6 weeks recovering from the slight tear of the MCL there, like she's going through. But she's a competitor, and she's good enough to go, and she helped in a number of ways. Once she kind of settled in and got back into gameplay tonight after missing over a game and a half.
Yeah, I guess the timing of that injury was probably pretty good over the break there. And we really didn't expect Morgan to play until last night, to be honest with you. She kind of got in there and practiced a little bit, just trying to follow, what the physical therapist told her to do and stuff. And she told her go ahead and give it a try, and I think she was pleasantly surprised on how well she, could get up and down the floor. And she went back in today and got to go ahead to give it a shot. So I really was just expecting her a couple minutes here and there, and she ended up giving us some really important minutes. Didn't score maybe as much as she normally does, but boy, her presence out there is real important for us on the defensive end. And just her leadership out there just makes us a lot better team.
And Ashley Tall, she picked it up offensively, scoring 21 points, coming in second leading scorer with 14.5 a night. What she did was very valuable to your offense. And Jackie Felkner really did a nice job of settling down. She made some great plays at the end of the game as one of the leading players coming back with some experience the last couple of years. She looked like one of those leaders as young as she is.
Yeah, she did a nice job for us running the floor as the point guard there and made a couple huge shots. She's not necessarily always going to score a lot there, but she had a huge three, and then she followed it up with a nice drive to the basket. So great job by her as the point guard there. And then you mentioned Ashley Tall. Boy, she was just she had a heck of a game. I mean, she carried us there in that first half. We had her for 21 points. She had to be close to, a double-double in rebounds. I don't have those yet. And had a handful of blocks as well. So she just really kept us in that game there in the first half and made some huge plays for us all night.
And another key member, Anna LeGrand, she had 5 free throws, 5 of 6 in that fourth quarter. She ended with 9 points. How valuable is that, kids stepping up and making those free throws?
Yeah, she played really well. Anna and Ashley both are just sophomores, so they're really gaining some really valuable experience right now. And it's nice to see those kids in a big situation. You mentioned Anna there in that fourth quarter. We could never get away from Mac Valley, that 6-7 point range. And she had some big free throws. If those don't go in, all of a sudden, you never know, and just really proud of the way our kids battled. And, they got a great team again, like always over there. And just another chapter in our rivalry here. We've had some great games against them in the past few years, and
just really happy to come out here with the win tonight.
Absolutely. You were able to win 4 games in a row now against Maquoketa Valley. Your 5th here at North Linn. They haven't won here since 2012. You're able to keep that home streak going against the Wildcats here tonight with a 7-point win. Doesn't get any easier, of course. I don't have to tell you. Springville, why not 2 more ranked teams round out this week. Friday at Springville, number 1 in 1A, and then on the road on a late afternoon contest, non-conference style against Monticello, number 8 team in Class 3A. So the tough competition continues here later on this week.
Yeah, you hit it on the head there, and we knew, looking at our schedule, we saw it coming, and that was the thing that was pretty concerning about Morgan's injury there. It was nice to have it over break where she could rest and get healthy, but at the same time, this was a tough stretch with or without her. So we'll have to get back at it tomorrow, get ready for Springville. They're very, very good. Defending state champs with 4 starters back, number 1 in 1A, as you said. Tough place to play. We're going to be ready to go and see what happens.
Yes, indeed. All right, thanks for your time. Always good to see you. We'll catch up with you later on in the year. Brian Wheatley, the head coach of the North Linn Lynx, as we'll take a quick break. Come back right after this in KMCH Sports.
When the unexpected happens, call Krager Body Shop in Dyersville. They specialize in major and minor collision repair and frame straightening. For all of your auto body work, see Krager Body Shop in Dyersville.
The Manchester Press is your community newspaper. Check out the sports section for game stats and photos of area players and game highlights. The Manchester Press, serving the area for over 130 years.
Great food and great fun with friends. That's what's waiting for you at Beaver's Lounge in Manchester. Check out their Thursday night bucket of wings special and Friday night fish special. Beaver's also has a different lunch special every Monday through Friday. Beaver's Lounge on the corner of Main and Madison in downtown Manchester. Leave it to Beaver's to show you a good time.
And welcome back in to North Linn High School, getting ready for the second half to begin, 51-29. As North Linn had a 24-14 first quarter lead. They outscored the Wildcats 27-15 in that second frame to hold the 51-29 lead right now as we start the third quarter. North Linn has it going right to left. More inside jump hook, no good, too hard. As he fights for the rebound and taps it back out. Novak for a deep 3 from the Coggin area. Got it to go. Logan Novak, his first 3 of the game. North Linn had 4 threes in the first half. 2 by Hilmer, 1 by Sieber and Miller. So Novak joins the 3 party. And on the other side, 3 threes all off the right hand of Kyle Wilson. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Mac Valley has it going left to right. Yep, too much contact. Hilmer got away. Did not get away with a little shove there right in front of the official, right in front of us near side. As Wilson got a shove in the back. 54-29, 7:33 to go here in this third quarter. As this ball is knocked out of bounds by hustling North Linn, the form of Brandon Stefanik. 21 points for Jake Hilmer in the first half. 7 in the scoring column for the Lynx. Hilmer was only 1 double digits. Ball was knocked out of bounds first last touch by Mac Valley apparently. Now North Linn comes away with it. Hilmer right side of Miller. 3 for Sieber, 4 for Novak, 9 for Miller, 6 for Stefanik, 6 for Moore, 2 for Oswald. Moore gets a rebound on this shot. Novak trying to chase it down the sideline. He does, but right to the hands of the Maquoketa Valley player. This is Boner up ahead. It's knocked out of bounds, stays Mac Valley ball. 7:06 to go. Third frame, 54-29. For Maquoketa Valley had 8 in the scoring column. No double digits. 9 for Kyle Wilson with those 3 threes. 4 apiece for Hillers, Boner, and Getkin. Another turnover here. North Linn comes back with it. 2 points for Clint Craffle, 2 for Calvin Orchid, Travis Knipper, and Garrett Hogan with 2 as well. This ball in the right corner, lost out of bounds. And now the officials are going to
call block shot. They'll stay North Linn basketball, I think.
Mr. Kane going to overrule Mr. Verko there and says, I had it different, just like Bill alluded to. It'll be North Linn basketball going right to left.
Yeah, that was good officiating right there. And Maquoketa Valley tried to steal the call there, letting it go out of bounds, thinking they could get it.
54-29, 6.5 to go, third quarter. Hillman, baseline pass, Moore trying to get it, and it looked like it was off of him, but Maquoketa Valley kid reached in and knocked out of bounds, according to the baseline officials. Stay North Linn basketball.
Yeah, Jake Boner reached around from the backside and knocked it out.
And now a shot up, no good by Moore. Rebounded, corralled by Calvin Orchid. Left side, baseline drive. Low contact there, just losing it out of bounds is Brock Hillers. As Miller got pushed out of the way, got himself out of the way, and nothing called, just out of bounds, going the other way. One other score going on tonight. Interested in, of course, Iowa Hawkeye men, number 19 in the country, leading Nebraska at halftime. An 8 o'clock start time at Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City tonight. Hawks over the Cornhuskers, 31-22. At half, we'll keep you updated on that one. 54-29, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Miller over the right side, Stepanek. Inside, Moore, off the window, and good. Christian Moore's fourth field goal of the night. He's got 8 points.
Yeah, it looks like maybe they were instructed at halftime. Let's work that ball inside, get more points from the paint area. They've done it well here in the third quarter.
As Miller comes back up with it, Novak up off the window and good. Fourth field goal of the night. 9 points now for Logan Novak. 58-29. 5.5 to play, third frame. Back Valley now. Inside off the window and good. Calvin Orchid. Assist by Krappel. Orchid, his second field goal of the night. An update from Cascade Northeast over Cascade 33-22 at halftime tonight in boys basketball. Northeast girls won over Cascade 40-30.
That was a three-pointer there by Logan Novak, his second here in the third quarter already.
And the sixth of the game for North Linn. This one is a turnover. Helmer comes back with it. Other way, Novak trying to get out to Helmer, left wing, but picked off. Intercepted there by Brock Hillers. Up ahead, Wilson all the way in, behind the back pass. It's fumbled on the ground is Krappel, and coming back up with it is Calvin Orchid. He shoots the 10-footer. It's no good. Got a foul off the rebound, and it'll be, what we got here? Two shots coming.
Yeah, it'll be the first time the Maquoketa Valley is going to get to the free throw line tonight.
How about
they did not shoot a free throw in the first half.
First
it was one of the glaring
shots.
stats in that first
Yeah,
half.
first two shots from the charity stripe, and what do you know, Bonert knocks it down as Jake Bonert, second on the team in scoring, 9.3 a night, 80% from the free throw line. So it's a man Mac Valley wants on the line. 61-32, 4:48 to go here in the third.
Maquoketa Valley down 22 points at halftime, but North Linn had 17 made free throws to no attempts even for Maquoketa Valley.
Bonert got the second free throw to go. 6 points on the night. Up top, Helmer. Now left wing. Top of the key, Helmer to Miller. Helmer gets it back, right wing. Splash City. Jake Helmer, his third three of the night. That's a 7-3 of the ball game for North Lynn's offense. Helmer saves it, and he pushes it back in bounds. North Linn.
He came in from out of bounds, so it should have been called out.
Yeah, I don't think that was legal, but he got away with it. Miller with another three. Ryan Miller's second three of the night. 8 threes. They matched their first half total with 4 already. This is going to be an offensive foul. Crashing
That's on
in
Hogan.
there.
I think they're going to call it on Hogan. That'll be his fifth.
It is.
Done.
Garrett Hogan's night is done with 2 points. The Hustler coming back from that hand injury has not had any varsity stats yet on the year as Hogan, the sophomore, 7 on the roster. 67-32, 3.5 to go here in the third. Helmer all the way in. Bounce pass. Nice look by Helmer and the finish by Luke Oswald. Oswald, his first field goal of the night, he's got 4 points.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of getting that ball into the paint area and get some good quality shots. Be up to 4 for 4 from behind the three-point line here in the third quarter.
Left side is Bonert driving in, baseline, double team now. Kicks it back inside, off the window, and good. Nice move there by Heath Gibbs. His first field goal of the night. This is Helmer, thought about a three, gets it inside Oswald. Oswald battling traffic, no good. He gets the rebound as it ping-pongs off of a couple players. Miller for another three. Ryan Miller, his third three of the night. The ninth of the ball game.
Yeah, they're 5 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Tremendous shooting as a team coming in. 53 of 179 for 29%. The Lynx offense. Talked about 85 points is their top mark so far this season, and they're
averaging 71 a game.
Yeah, they're well
and
to
they're
that.
Over that.
They're well to the 85-point mark already, their largest so far. Mac Valley only averages 47 coming into the game. A foul, and Wilson is on the line. They give the foul to
Jake Kilmer.
Kilmer's second, as Wilson misses the first one. He'll have one more.
Yeah, I think I'll. Well, did they only call that a two-shot? I thought it looked like he was behind the three-point line.
Only two.
Well,
Wilson got the second one to go. Now a timeout. Full timeout with Maquoketa Valley. We'll step away and take it with them. Coach Dunlap wants to talk some things over. His team trailing 72-37, 2:39 to go in the third. Back after this from KMCH Sports.
Newhouse Construction and Concrete is proud to support all our area athletes. Give Phil a call at 927-5178 for your commercial, ag, or residential projects, or visit newhouseconstruction.com. Newhouse Construction and Concrete turns design into reality.
In sports, as well as banking, numbers mean everything. Making sure you have experienced athletes and bench strength are a critical combination for a winning team. The same goes for our F&M team. With an average longevity of 15 years and 28 members strong, F&M is consistently showing strength in numbers. F&M Bank, the right choice, member FDIC.
Going above and beyond is a standard of care at Above and Beyond Home Health and Hospice Care. Their compassionate staff care deeply about the comfort of their patients. A nurse is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Above and Beyond Healthcare, the more they care, the more beautiful life becomes. Proudly serving Jones, Jackson, Johnson, Linn, Clayton, and Delaware counties.
Back into Northland High School. Here in the late third quarter, 2:20 and counting. 72-35, Northland, the commanding lead at home, trying to improve their home record to 4-0 this year. Mac Valley come in 1-2 on the road. Lakes are 8-0 overall, 5-0 in the conference. Mac Valley 2-5 and 1-3 in the West Division of the TRC. There's a right corner three. Why not another one this time? Dialing long distance from the right corner, Evan Voss. His first field goal of the night. 6 threes here in the third quarter, 10 in the ball game for Northland. Miller over the timeline. And that's double dribble maybe twice.
Yeah, it might have been triple dribble.
Yeah, not called there by the officials for a turnover. Anyway, Mac Valley all the way on the other end. That's going to be body contact. Novak going for the block, but get too much underneath as Wilson crashes to the baseline wall against the mat as he'll go to the line to shoot two.
That'll be Logan Novak's fourth foul here. 1:36 to go in the third quarter. Kyle Wilson going to go to the line. Just made 1 for 2 there his last time.
Wilson, the third leading scorer, 8.7 tonight. He is a 61% free throw shooter. They first one up and no good. This is off the front of the rim, left side. There's one more coming for Kyle Wilson. Novak comes out. In for him is number 34. That's Mitchell Rawson.
Trevor Bogey reporting in as well.
Bogey, a freshman. Rawson, a sophomore. Misses left side, does Wilson. Northland gathers a rebound. They're up by 40. 75-35. Buck and a half to go here in the third. Up top, this is Miller. This is not Miller. This is Sieber, the freshman. Now back up top to Oswald. All the way in. Got it to trickle over the rim and good for Luke Oswald. Another bucket for him. None of the starters are in currently for Northland. 77-35. Driving in Hillers all the way into the rack off the glass and good. Brock Hillers, his third field goal of the night. He's got 6 points. And it's a 77-37 commanding lead. 50 seconds to go here in the third frame. Sieber thought about it, hesitated, now shoots it, spins around, pops out in the middle of the lane. Rebounding that one is Jake Bonert. Bonert now right side. Inside. Knipper back up top. Three, Bank City. Wilson, his fourth three of the game. And the bank open late tonight after 9 o'clock in the Linn County area. That time Wilson again. The fourth three of the night, all off his right hand for Maquoketa Valley. They have 4 threes. It is a 3-point fest here tonight. As 14 threes on the night combined. Here is another three attempt. Seaver, no good at the end of the third quarter. And that's how it comes to a close. 77-40. The North Linn lead. We go to the fourth. This is area boys basketball. You're listening to it from KMCH Sports.
At Georgian Auto in Manchester, their approach to auto repairs is simple. Fix it right and get you back on the road. From tires to transmissions, they fix it all. Georgian Auto in Manchester, where complete automotive service and repair is their complete focus.
You may not wear glasses or contacts, but how do you know if you're seeing your best or if your eyes are healthy? Why not be proactive and get your eyes examined? Dr. Daniel E. Mersch and his professional staff at Manchester Family Vision can help. Call 563-927-3682 to schedule an appointment. Manchester Family Vision Center wishes all the local sports teams best of luck this season. Manchester Family Vision Center on West Main, where clear vision begins with healthy eyes. Bob Stephen Motors in Manchester proudly supports all area athletes. Bob Stephen Motors is your locally owned and operated GM dealer in Manchester. Visit them on the web at bobstephenmotors.com.
A great night out awaits you at Hartridge Golf Course. Join us for Taco Tuesday and our Thursday night specials featuring roasted chicken. Watch the Iowa games with 50-cent wings and drink specials at Hartridge, north of Manchester on 195th Street.
North Linn gets a turnover to start. Coker Valley had it to start this fourth quarter. Deep three. That time got it to go. My goodness, that one was downtown Walker that time by David Sieber. Sieber with his second three of the night. It's a 40-point lead, 80-40. 7.5 to go in the fourth. Here's a three. No good. Off the right side by Ryan Genkin. And over the timeline is Sieber. No starters are in for North Linn. The 5 starters for Maquoketa Valley remain in for now as Hillers gets a rebound off the missed shot. As this is a three, left corner, left short. Nice rebound there by Getkin. He throws it back in. And now over the timeline, Sieber all the way in off the window. And good. David Sieber, his 5th points in the second half. He's got 3 field goals. And driving in, Hillers. Out right corner, no good. Airballed by Getkin. Rebound chased down, too much contact. As Oswald came away with it, they're going to call the foul on Travis Knipper. That'll be his 3rd. Team number 1 here in the second half. As an update from Carver Hawkeye Arena in Iowa City, 18 minutes to play in the second half. It's the Hawkeyes, number 19 in the country, 36, Nebraska 26. Hawkeyes 11-3. Nebraska 8-7. The record's now 38-26. Iowa 17:46 to go. Half number 2. There's a missed three right side by Sieber, controlled by Getkin. And back come the Wildcats going left to right. Just under 6 minutes to play. As a jumper from 17 feet out, no good. Too hard off the back of the rim. Rebounded by number 50, a new face in there. That's Adam Waskow. Waskow played a little bit last year as a freshman. He's a sophomore now. As Waskow, the short corner jumper from 15 feet out, no good. Too hard off the back of the rim, rebounded by Hillers. As now North Mac Valley has it going left to right. Inside jumper, no good, left short by Heath Gibbs. North Linn coming back. Mitchell Rawson, now right side, Waskow, back up top to Sieber. Driving in, right wing, back up top. Now left side. Rawson, Sieber, 4-3. No good. Too hard back in the rim. 2 Maquoketa Valley players colliding for that one. Hillers and Gibbs. It's knocked out of bounds. Will stay North Linn basketball. An update from Manchester tonight inside Cedar Gymnasium. The West Delaware girls able to hang on and get the 1-point win. 43-42. They're up by 5 at the end of the third quarter. Tight one there tonight. Coach Conrad and company get a victory to start the new year as they take down South Tama. Wamak West Division fell 43-42. As there is a runner in the lane, put up no good by Rawson. The rebound was knocked out of bounds by North Linn. It will be Mac Valley basketball going left to right. As back in Krappel and Wilson for Mac Valley. Also Jake Bonert coming back in. 82-40 the lead. Continuous clock, 35-point rule, of course, in effect here. 42-point advantage for North Linn. JV girls for Maquoketa Valley victorious here tonight, 26-14 earlier. The North Linn boys JV team won 64-14. North Linn girls varsity team won 48-41. We're in the fourth quarter of the boys varsity game. 3.5 to go in the contest. This one's lost out of bounds by Mac Valley North Linn basketball. North Linn, number 10 team in Class 1A, leads Maquoketa Valley 82-40. Up top is Waskow. Left wing. Thought about it. We'll keep it. Now on the floor. Extended height. Right side. Waskow on right wing. Back up top. Now inside, Waskow. Back outside, right side. Rawson for a three. No good. Enough short. Taps it around to himself is Waskow. He goes up for the shot. He's fouled by Bonert. His third foul, and Waskow on the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and you watch Coach Hilmer and Coach Hilmer all on the bench, and they're sitting there watching these guys run this offense and instructing them to do the things that they're probably telling them that they do every night in practice against the starters, and running the offense very, very well.
First one is up and good by Waskow. 83-40 now. Lynx are closing in on their 85-point mark they reached back in Game 3 of the season, December 7th, right here at North Linn High School Gymnasium back on that Monday night against Edco. That one's nothing but nylon. Waskow has 2 points. That's 84-40. 3 minutes to go here in the ball game. North Linn will improve to 9-0. And 6-0 in conference play. This one's pinballed around. North Linn comes away with it. Another Maquoketa Valley turnover. Top. Now ring around the Rosie. Left side. Putting it up in traffic. No good. Swatting it away. Number 52, Sean Boardman, the sophomore, in the lineup there. Boardman, one of the baseball players, and the state runner-up team, Class 2A, last July. Here's North Linn resetting the offense. 84-40, 2 minutes to go. This one's tipped out of bounds by Mac Valley. Will stay North Linn basketball. It's Bob Hilmer closing in on 800 career wins. He'll have 798 after tonight. Coach Mike Hilmer, the co-coaches. Coach Mike Hilmer, 299 wins here after tonight in his 17th year at North Linn. Coach Bob Hilmer, his first year here, decided to move back to the area, Cedar Rapids, and decided to stay coaching. Coach Mike Hilmer wanted his dad to get the 800 mark. He's the number 1 coach in all of Iowa, and he has that by over 50-plus wins, but wanted to get that milestone and put him on the staff as a co-coach. And now here's a foul as hitting the deck hard is Seth Bogey, one of the other classmen for North Linn, as Seth Bogey, no, Seth Boss. Is it Boss? Seth Boss is number 30, the freshman. Hey, you threw me off, though.
Yep. That threw me off. I wrote Bogey down, too.
You wrote Bogey twice because Trevor was right ahead of him.
Yep.
We figured it out.
Oh, yeah.
As we always do.
Yep.
Bradley Fluhop in there. Mitchell Rawson. Under a minute to go, 84-40. North Linn being content with hanging on to this basketball. And they're just going to let the clock run down here. Good display of sportsmanship here for North Linn. Not going to try to score anymore. And they're going to take this final here. Might try for one shot. We'll see what they do. 30 seconds to go. But just hanging on to it. 84-40, 20 seconds to go. And the North Linn faithful starting to cheer And that's
Kids out there shaking hands.
That's going to do it. They're just going to hang on to it in those 10 seconds.
Yeah.
They don't want them to
Mitchell Ross
take a shot.
There, and he's got to hold the ball yet. I can't go shake everybody's hands like everybody else.
I've never seen this before. Maquoketa Valley going to the bench. 1 second to go, and there it is. Now it's finally official. I've never seen that before. As 84 final is the win for Northland, 9-0, 6-0 in the conference. Mac Valley falls to 2-6 and 1-4. We will take a break, come back, start a postgame show. Start to wind this night down here tonight. Area girls and boys basketball. Northland girls win the first game 48-41. The boys follow suit and win the boys contest 84-40. Back after this from KMC Sports.
Clifton, Murdoch, Earlville, and Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch and Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville and Manchester.
Northeast Iowa Telephone Service in Manchester has everything you need to stay connected. Northeast Iowa Telephone has a staff of professionals available to help you get connected, from the installation of your new entertainment system to cable and data wiring in your home or business. Northeast Iowa Telephone Service is your sight, sound, and electronics connection on South Franklin Street in downtown Manchester.
American Trust and Savings Bank wishes all area athletes and coaching staff continued success. American Trust and Savings Bank, with locations in Dyersville, Farley, Dubuque, and Des Moines. Simply better banking. Check them out at americantrust.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcats!
Sight and good vision is very easy to take for granted until it is taken away. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is here to help you. Advanced Eye Care Associates of Eastern Iowa is located at 105 East Butler Street in Manchester and at 1113 West 3rd Street in Vinton. Your vision is our primary focus.
For over a century, Anderson has been helping families make their homes brighter, more comfortable, and more beautiful. They do it by making quality windows and doors, setting the bar high and raising it day after day, year after year, making Anderson the leader in doors and windows. Contact local vendor Delhi Lumber at 922-2404 for all of your window needs. Delhi Lumber, your authorized Anderson Windows dealer, has big town quality with small town service.
At Community Savings Bank, it's simple. Simply free checking comes with free debit cards, free online banking with bill pay, free mobile money, and free thank you gifts. Find out more about Simply Free Checking at one of our 7 locations or online at csbiowa.com. Community Savings Bank. Member FDIC.
Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialists at Delhi Machine Shop.
Jay's Auto Supercenter on the Greater East End of Manchester has quality pre-owned vehicles, great financing options, and a full-service department, body shop, and detail department. See their full line of vehicles online at jsautosales.net. At Jay's Auto, customer satisfaction is their #1 priority.
Hi, this is Jamie Vasky at Don & Walt LLC, your independent Lennox dealer in Manchester, encouraging you to plan ahead. Have us check your heating or air conditioning unit before you need it. For residential or commercial plumbing and heating needs and top quality Lennox furnaces and heating units, see Don & Walt LLC on East Main Street in Manchester, or give us a call at 927-2232.
And welcome back into Northland High School here tonight as the Northland Lynx complete the varsity sweep. The boys winning 84-40 as they get their 9th win of the year, 6-0 in Traverse Conference play. Maquoketa Valley falls to 2-6 and 1-4. Northland girls win 48-41. This game took about an hour and 15 minutes or so here tonight, as the Northland boys just too much talent to overcome for Maquoketa Valley. They gave a heck of a fight, but Northland just amazing shooting here tonight. Jake Himler led the way with 24 points, 6 threes, 7 threes in that second half, 11 threes in the ball game. What a great effort by Northland's offense as they score 84, their second most points on the season.
Yeah, they just shot the ball. They were 16 out of 32 from twos, 11 out of 23 from threes, so almost 50%. 19 out of 25 from free throw line, so 76% on free throws, only 8 turnovers, created 28 on Maquoketa Valley, so they just had a phenomenal night here tonight.
Yes, indeed. We're going to have Coach Bob Hilmer joining us here, the number one all-time win list in Iowa boys basketball. He'll join us here, the co-head coach, and we'll take a break, and we'll come back and have him on with us right after this from KMCH Sports.
Easier this one.
It's time to think of winterizing your water sports equipment. Need a place to store your boats? Call Hartwig Marina for all of your boating needs. From their full-service repair shop to any accessories you need for fun on the water, Hartwig Marina is serving you on Lake Delhi for over 50 years.
Biofield is your headquarters for all your seed, chemical, and fertilizer needs. They have professional service and quality products needed to bring the best crop to market. Biofield, providing growth opportunity for 18 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota.
The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and the Dyersville Commercial recognize the hard work and dedication of all area athletes. Check out the weekly sports section in the commercial for scores and information. The Eastern Iowa Shopping News and Dyersville Commercial, supporting your communities.
Whatever your favorite sport, we know you will join Parrott Insurance and Grinnell Mutual in supporting all of our local athletes. Parrott Insurance is proud to be part of this community and looks forward to catching all of the sports action this year. If you want a strong insurance team working for you, call Parrott Insurance today for a quote from Grinnell Mutual and experience our policy of working together.
For fan food, not fast food, visit your after-the-game headquarters, Manchester Dairy Queen. It's quick, it's easy, your family will love it. Manchester Dairy Queen.
It's no secret that people come to Fairway in Manchester for their famous meats, but as you dash back to the counter to pick up your USDA choice ribeyes, don't be surprised if you find yourself lingering among the delicious fruits and vegetables in the produce department. Shop Fairway in Manchester for low prices and all your grocery needs.
And welcome back in. One final time here tonight. North Linn High School. John Swisher, Bill Logan. Glad to have fine veteran head coach, co-coach now with his son, Mike Hilmer. Bob Hilmer joining us here as he picks up career win 798 with 342 losses. 53rd season overall as a head coach. The co-coach this year coming back closer to the area, getting to coach your grandson, getting to coach with your son. Boy, it has to be special every time you're on the floor, and not everybody gets this opportunity, and what experience this is for you.
Oh, it's a great opportunity. We were ready to retire about 18 months ago, and Mike and I had talked about this, and we lived in Winfield, and I coached at Waco over in Wayland. And we couldn't get our house sold, so we just decided to retire there and stay. And all of a sudden, someone needed a house, so we ended up moving. And I told Mike, I said, if you still want to do it, we'll do it. And he says, it sounds good to me. So we're here.
Absolutely, the co-coach theme, and Coach Mike Hilmer is closing in on 300 wins. So both of you with a milestone, but I know for you guys, it's about the people involved. It's about the success you have with the kids on the court, now 9-0, number 10 team in Class 1A. It's about these kids, about relationships, and all your years of coaching basketball. I know the wins mean less to you than all that other stuff.
Well, it's the wins that are coming.
Yes, yes, because of that, yes.
Yeah, well, we're in a conference race, and I think it's very hard not to concentrate on what's ahead rather than what's happened before. So we're trying to zero in on Springville on Friday night and Monticello on Saturday night and go from there.
Here tonight, you had the cylinders clicking early on. Jake had 2 threes in that first quarter, 4 threes in the first half, 7 in the second half, just outmatching Maquoketa Valley here tonight, a team that's coming in on paper you're favored against. But I know I've talked to Coach Mike Hilmer about this on the Coach's Corner times again, to keep this team focused. And when you're favored in those games, it doesn't matter. You got to come out with the same intensity and play each and every night out. That's always sometimes easier said than done.
Yes, it is. When you win by a lot, it's hard to keep everybody operating at 100% efficiency day after day after day. The good thing is we've got several players on the bench that like to play too.
And there's kind of a fight for positions if the people on the floor don't perform. So it's really a good situation. We find sometimes we have a lot of trouble in practice looking good because those kids that want to play are out hustling us in practice. And boy, it's really a struggle to get everything to go together day after day. But the kids have been real good at working hard, not only in ball games but in practice. And we have pretty good chemistry. They work real well together, and that's really important.
Well, you had everything going really well for you tonight. You sat there and you got the ball inside. You shot 23 free throws in the first half, made 17 of them. 11 out of 21 from 2-point, 4 out of 9 from 3-point. Just a great total offensive effort. But then I was watching you guys coach there in that second half when those subs were in too. And you guys were coaching just as half when them subs were in there, making sure that they were running the right offense and everything. So I was pretty impressed with those reserves here tonight.
Well, we think they've played real well. They really gave us a tough time the last 2 nights in practice. I'll be real honest. We began to wonder if we were any good at all. They were blitzing us, and we were after our kids to turn on the juice a little bit. But those kids have played real well, and they play hard. And, it's hard to be a JV player playing against the varsity every darn night. But they do a good job, and they give us a lot of good quality basketball experience each night. So we're really happy with them. So when they get a chance to play, we're rooting for them to even get better and better. And we never know, injuries, flu, something could come up, and we may have to use some of those kids, and we aren't afraid to use them either.
So your team is 9 games into this season now, as this group been together for a couple years now with no seniors on the team a year ago. Great varsity experience, and just keeping on improving, fine-tuning things. As you know, as a veteran head coach, you can never be too fundamentally sound. You can never be too prepared, and that's the name of the game here, is you just keep on trucking along and getting ready for that second season, which is your postseason.
Well, there's so many things to concentrate on. We work a lot on transition, obviously, but we have to still go back and pick up our half-court game because sooner or later we're going to have to depend on that too. So we've really been working on that pretty hard, and we've been continuing to concentrate on our transition game. But, Jake gets the ball up and down pretty good, so we rely somewhat on that. And then we've got several shooters, like you saw tonight, that can put the ball in the hoop. And I don't know if we ever have all of them working on the same night, but that's okay.
When that happens, watch out.
Yeah.
You're saving that for later on, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to ruin it all now. It's Coach Bob Helmer joining us here. Well, congratulations, early congratulations to you on the milestone approaching here. Unbelievable amount of wins, of course, in your 53rd season and number 1 all-time in the Iowa list. A pleasure for us to have you on here tonight. Congratulations on the great 9-0 start with your son at the helm here of Northland basketball, and we look forward to covering you down the road. Thanks for your time.
Well, thanks a lot for having us, and we hope you cover us a lot, and we hope to give you a lot of exciting basketball.
Absolutely. I know you will. Bob Helmer, thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time here tonight, as we'll take one more break, come back, wrap it all up here tonight from KMCH Sports.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Hillside Manufacturing is your small machine shop on Campo Road in Delhi. Hillside Manufacturing specializes in boat docks, metal fabrications, custom powder painting, and manufacturing outdoor wood boilers. Hillside Manufacturing, go Wildcats!
Head to Fireside Pub and Steakhouse before or after the game or anytime, featuring steaks, seafood, pasta, sandwiches, and even fresh-made pizza. They say it's the best around. Visit them on the web at firesidemanchester.com for a full menu and special offers.
Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory wishes all the best to the athletes and appreciates their hard work and scholastic efforts throughout the year. For personal, caring service, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point.
Monticello Sports is your retail sporting goods store in Monticello. They carry shoes, uniforms, and equipment and do screening for all area schools. Monticello Sports is your specialty sporting goods shop in Monticello.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agents like me, Julie Smith, can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, I can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. For all your insurance needs, call on a winning team. The Julie Smith State Farm Agency in Manchester.
And welcome back in. One final time here tonight from Northland High School As once again, recapping the scores tonight, all started this afternoon with JV girls basketball. Maquoketa Valley, Coach Brad Huber and company get the win, 26-14. It was the boys from North Linn, Coach Travis Griffin, with the victory, 64-14 for his team over the Maquoketa Valley JV boys. In the varsity contest, 48-41, North Linn with the victory over number 13 in Class 2A Maquoketa Valley, 48-41, 7-point win as the North Linn Lynx girls remain unbeaten in Tri-Rivers Conference play. For the boys varsity game, it was North Linn coming out 84-40 as they improved to 9-0, 6-0 in the Tri-Rivers Conference in first place of the Tri-Rivers Conference West Division. Maquoketa Valley Wildcats on the boys' side dropped to 2-6, 1-4 in the Tri-Rivers West Conference, 1-5 overall in the Tri-Rivers Conference. Take a look at the final numbers here in this one for individual scoring-wise. Jake Hilmer led the way. He led 9 scores, 3 double-digit, 24 for Jake, 15 for Ryan Miller, 12 for Logan Novak, 8 points apiece for David Cedar and Christian Moore, 6 points for Brandon Stepanek, and Luke Oswald chipping in with 3. Evan Voss, 2 points from Adam Waskow. For Maquoketa Valley, leading the way of 9 scores for the Wildcats on the chart as well. 1 double-digit. That was Kyle Wilson with 13. He had 4 3-pointers, 3 in the first half. As forgot to mention, 11 3-pointers on the night once again for North Linn, as 2 for Logan Novak, 2 for David Sieber, 3 for Jake Hilmer. Ryan Miller had 3, and 1 for Evan Voss as well. Back to Maquoketa Valley, scoring-wise, 6 points for Brock Hiller. Jake Bonner had 6, 4 points apiece. Ryan Getkin and Calvin Orchid, 2 points for Clint Krappel, 2 apiece as well for Heath Gibbs, Travis Knipper, and Garrett Hogan, I should say, as the Wildcats fall to 2-6 overall. The Lynx improved to 9-0, the number 10 team in Class 1A. Billy, this North Linn team, one of the most dangerous boys area teams here with, we talked about it, good quickness, good shooting, a great depth on this team, and this team can go a ways. There are some high expectations here. Coach Hilmer, both Coach Hilmers and company, keep them in check. They know there's a long way to go to where they want to get to, of course, the goal of a state tournament, but this team, they keep doing good things, keep playing like this, stay healthy, of course. Good things are going to come their way.
Well, they've got a very good outside game. I mean, they're very guard-oriented. I'm not sure any team in eastern Iowa can match up with them in their quickness and their outside shooting and being able to penetrate and dish off and create some easy buckets inside. But, the one thing that, they're going to maybe run into a team down the road here that's going to, be maybe a little more successful than anybody else has this year and slowing that transition game down. And but they create so many turnovers and keep going, that momentum and the direction of the game the way they want it. That if some team can accomplish that, and Coach Homer talked about it. They work on that practice on that half-court game. They're going to have to run a set offense and be able to create, some things on an offense rather than and create them on the easy turnovers, transition buckets. So it's a very, very good team, a well-balanced team, and they could go a long ways here this year.
Yes, indeed. North Linn wins the 9th game in a row against Maquoketa Valley in the series, going back to the 2011-2012 season. Maquoketa Valley's last win happened here at North Linn back on January 11th of 2011, 59-56, 9-1 in the last 10 meetings. Are the North Linn Lynx over Maquoketa Valley boys basketball. Is best of luck to Coach Dunlap and company as they continue all along, as we will see them on January 16th coming up next Saturday, as they will host the West Delaware boys. We'll have girl-boy action starting around 3 o'clock in Delhi on Saturday the 16th. We'll see North Linn down the road and games to be determined. Best of luck to all 4 of these coaches and the programs, and we'll have them on the Coaches Corner, of course, Saturday morning. Best of luck to the milestone-seeking coaches. Coach Bob Hilmer going for 800 career wins, picked up 798 tonight, and head coach Mike Hilmer on the co-head coach for the North Linn boys, 299 wins as of tonight, going for 300 later on this week as they travel to Springville. As I want to thank all 43 of our sports boosters and 9 of our extra sponsors here tonight. Maquoketa Valley Flavor, Clifton Murdoch Funeral Home, Delhi Insurance, Delhi Machine Shop, Hartwick Marina, Heritage Bank, Hillside Manufacturing, Monticello Sports, Wolfcool Electric, and Northland sponsor Beaten Better Manufacturing. As the Northland Lynx get the varsity sweep here tonight, girls win 48-41, the boys 84-40. An update from Iowa City inside Trevor Hawkeye Arena. The number 19 Iowa Hawkeyes a little closer than they'd like with Nebraska. 12-point lead right now with 7:39 to go in the second half. It's Iowa 60 and Nebraska 48. As best of luck to Coach McCaffrey and the Hawkeyes. Speaking of Coach McCaffrey, we'll have Hawk Talk with Gary Dolphin, Fran McCaffrey, 7 o'clock until 8:30 tomorrow night. Carlos O'Kelly's in Iowa City. Check that. Applebee's, a new location in the second year down in near the Coralville Strip there. Applebee's, the site of Fran McCaffrey's show. Tomorrow night, right here live from KMCH Sports 7 until 8:30. The rest of the week, sports-wise, here from KMCH. On Thursday night, it is West Delaware Wrestling, as they will travel down to DeWitt to take on the Central Sabres and the Solon Spartans. Around 6 o'clock, Roger Reed and Tony Marbach will have all the West Delaware Wrestling hold-by-hold action for you. On a Friday night, Bill will join me for West Delaware boys basketball as we'll travel down to Solon. The Hawks coming off of 2 wins to start the new year. They beat the Cora Saturday night. They get the victory 65-40 over South Tama on the road. Tonight we'll have West Delaware boys basketball on Friday night. Updates from the girls game going back on in Manchester. Saturday it is West Delaware Wrestling at the Benton Community Annual Invitational in Van Horn, as they'll take the air live there on a Saturday after the first few rounds are on live at KMCH.com. Semifinals and finals around 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Roger Reed and Alex Steffen will be filling in for Jamie Vansky on Saturday afternoon, and that wraps up the week ahead here in sports coverage from KMCH Sports. We'll be back next week with West Delaware girls basketball as they host Western Dubuque next Tuesday. West Delaware and Anamosa boys basketball next Friday. We talk about West Delaware and Maquoketa Valley doubleheader next Saturday after wrestling coverage WD at Cedar Rapids Jefferson Invite. So always a fun time here, a flurry in January. A lot of games get in here, but it's nothing like what we got to look forward to a little over a month with the postseason games. Bill, always a fun time here, starting to figure out, sort out who the standout teams are in the area and covering some good quality basketball and wrestling.
Yeah, there's some great athletes in Eastern Iowa, and it's exciting to see that and fun to cover them. And I know the Northland and Maquoketa Valley folks really appreciate it, and they thank us a lot when we come down here and do these things, and I can't wait till we come back again.
Yes, indeed, and we will be back covering the Maquoketa Valley in Delhi against West Delaware on the 16th. We'll cover Maquoketa Valley hosting Monticello, a non-conference tilt on January 25th in Delhi as well. That's going to do it tonight. I want to thank in-studio producer, KMCH News Director Janelle Tucker, for all her great time and efforts here at the controls of KMCH. And I want to thank Mike Hilmer, the fine athletic director and the head boys basketball coach at Northland. Best of luck to both of these programs as they continue on. For my partner, Bill Logan, John Swisher saying have yourselves a good and safe rest of your Tuesday night. So long, everybody, from Northland High School Gymnasium.
At Three Rivers, our
Thanks,
customer.
Janelle.
Thanks, Janelle.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Bye.
Citizen State Bank, your locally owned, community-minded, and customer-oriented bank, is here to serve you. Choose one of their 7 convenient locations in Winthrop, Monticello, Manchester, Ryan, Strawberry Point, Hopkinton, and Nubiana. Citizen State Bank, community banking with people you know, member FDIC.
Clifton Murdoch, Earlville, and Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Manchester are proud of all area athletes and coaches. Best of luck for a successful season from everyone at Clifton Murdoch and Bonenkamp Murdoch Funeral Homes in Earlville and Manchester.
This is Jamie Vansky, the voice of the West Delaware Hawks, and I've had the chance to review the Good Neighbor Society's playbook, and I got to tell you, they are friends in your neighborhood, designing plays to get you home fast. If you need help getting back Contact the Good Neighbor Society Rehab to Home team at 563-927-3907.
Delhi Insurance Agency wishes all the area athletes and coaches the best for a successful season. See Larry, Sue, Christy, and Chad for all of your insurance needs, from home to commercial and everything in between. Delhi Insurance Agency in Delhi. Go Wildcat!
The Edgewood Reminder is proud to support all the area teams in athletic action and appreciates their efforts in the classroom and during sports. Check out all the sports photos in each week's issue of the Edgewood Reminder.
Delhi Machine Shop does lathe work, mill work, and all types of manufacturing and tractor repair. They are open Monday through Friday and until noon on Saturday. For all of your service calls, tractor repairs, and overhauls, see the specialist at Delhi Machine Shop.
TriVet Associates is a mixed animal veterinary clinic with offices in Farley, Dyersville, and Holy Cross. Our 8 doctors serve the Dubuque, Manchester, Guttenberg, and Cascade areas and provide veterinary services to both large and small animals. For more information, find us on Facebook or visit our website, trivetinc.com.
It's time to think of winterizing your water sports equipment. Need a place to store your boat? Call Harwick Marina for all of your boating needs. From their full-service repair shop to any accessories you need for fun on the water, Harwick Marina, serving you on Lake Delhi for over 50 years.
West Delaware Wrestling returns to the airwaves of KMCH for the first time in the new year, coming up on Thursday night. The Hawks will travel to DeWitt, take on the Central Sabres and the Spartans of Solon in their first WAMAC East Division double duel of the new year. Roger Reed and Tony Marbach will have all the coverage